What is up, guys? Welcome to my first ever video, or what I'd like to be my first ever video, but in real fact, it's not. It's technically my second one. But that's a story for a completely different video. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. Top 5 Pokemon that deserve Mega Evolution. I mean, it's pretty simple. Pokemon Sun and Moon is coming out in November. It's October now. It's really soon. A month's time. I mean, come on. Also, the recent trailer just dropped about Mega Evolutions being confirmed. There was no new Mega Evolutions dropped, however, so this is a perfect chance to create a video. Hopefully one of them is being chosen. I doubt just because of this video, but hopefully they'll come to see that a lot of fans want a couple of these Pokemon. However, this is entirely opinion based. Just a couple of disclaimers. Entirely opinion based. Again, I think I need to tell everyone that because there's going to be a bunch of people saying, dude, what are you trying to say? Is this everyone's opinion? Without further ado, let's just get into it. Number 1, or number 5, Dragonite. Again, this is in no particular order. Dragonite. The base stat of Dragonite is 780. Attack 180, along with special attack also 180. Special defense and defense is over 100, with plus 5 to HP, so 105. And speed 150. Speed I have no problem with. Special attack and attack also no problem with. I feel like special defense and defense are a little bit low though alongside his health, so maybe we can increase them just to give him a bit more fighting chance. Okay, so I feel like we can increase special defense to about 50 plus, so special defense and defense of 150, but I feel like we could increase his attack as well, just about over 200 along with his special attack, just to make it a bit beefier. Now, I really feel like the design I'm about to show you is more of a special attacker, keep that in mind. Now, I love this design so much. If you do not like it, then that's your problem, but wow. Okay, so as you all know, Dragonite really has no resemblance to Dragonair or Dratini's pre-evolutions, or his or her pre-evolutions, at all. So adding this to making this design takes in so many features from Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, and adding a couple of new ones to combine an amazing Mega Evolution. Let's not drag on too long. Up to the next one. Number 4, we have Machamp. Machamp is a great Pokemon. Now, great Pokemon as I mean design aspects. Let's face it, a total base stat of 505, not great. In fact, I think this one actually might be the lowest on this list. I say he's so beefy, his attack stat is only up to 130. Right now at level 50, it only goes up to about 200. If you're lucky. And at level 100, it may only go to up to 394. That's great and all, but could be better. Mega Evolution, I feel like, could increase his base attack stat so much. It's just unbelievable what this Pokemon could have. For some reason, his special defense is also higher than his defense. To me, that makes no sense. I feel like his defense should be a bit higher, but whatever. I feel like his special attack, not special attack, special defense, along with defense, should be increased up to around about 95 to 100, and then his attack should be increased, just bam, just increase so much, up to around about 200, I'd say. I feel like that could be pretty great. The design I've chosen takes on a godlike characteristics. Godlike. You'll see what I mean when I show you. Just look at that. Look at that in all of its glory. Whoever made this, just a round of applause from you. That is amazing. Most of the designs I saw added about 200 extra arms coming around from about the back area. Now this design, as you can see, we have lightning, fire, and ice or water, whatever you want to say, on those hands. I'm not saying that. Honestly, with this design, I feel like he could go from your fighting psychic. The only ones we have is Medicham and Meditite. I can't remember its pre-evolution. Those are the only fighting psychics we have, I think. Don't quote me on that. So making this another one would be absolutely amazing. I feel like his special attack stat, along with attack stat, with this Mega Evolution, could just skyrocket. Maybe not as much as his attack. Maybe special attack only going up to around about 80, 75, somewhere like that. But yeah. On to number 3. Electivire. Electivire is just one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Alongside Gengar, if Gengar didn't get a Mega Evolution in X and Y, I believe it was X and Y, yeah, then I would have just gone off and added him into this list, taking out probably Machamp. But he already got one, so lucky for me, I get to add a different Pokemon. Electivire is one of my favorites, yes, but his total base stat is just about 540. That isn't good. We need to improve that right now. His special attack along with attack are his two highest stats. Wait, no, attack and special defense are about the same. No, they are the same. His speed I don't expect to be increased whatsoever. Maybe about 85, but that's it. I'm not expecting anything too big from that. Doesn't have any HP. He has hardly any HP, along with his defense and special defense pretty low as well. I feel like we could add them up just a little bit. His defense is going up to around about 80, and his special defense even going up to about 105. Then with special attack and attack stats, I really feel like we could give them a big push. Being an electric type, I feel like special attack is kind of his specialty. So I feel like he could go up to around about 160, 170. Attack stat going up to about 120. Maybe a bit overboard, 115, 110, whichever one. This design just goes along the lines of, or what I think is along the lines of, what I've said. Boom. As you can see, the like weird wires on his back turn from both red into red and blue, turning plus and minus electricity. For ears, he has like giant sort of plug sockets, and in the holes generating electricity. He gives him a bit more of a bulky look, or in my opinion it does, but it also makes him look kind of streamlined so he can move a little bit faster. That's why I implied the speed stat. Anyway, moving on to number 2. Spiritomb. Spiritomb, I used in my team once. It worked, but just because it only had one weakness, which was Fairy. But back before Fairy came out, this thing was just a tank. Had no weaknesses whatsoever. It was neutral or just not very effective. That's what everything was to him. His speed stat for some reason is his highest stat, considering he's a rock and a ghost put together. His speed stat seems to be the highest. I don't know why, but with base stat at 228, you can really complain against this. His defense stats, to say he's a ghost, you just pass right through him. Special defense and defense, I don't really see why they're the second highest. Special defense, I'd expect more because he's a ghost. I don't know why I think that, I just do. His defense, however, I feel like could be low because fighting types can't even hit ghost types, so it makes sense. Special attack and attack, I feel like special attack again should go up. And what's more, with Mega Evolution, I feel like his attack stat could also get an increase, but let's just see what you guys think. The Mega Evolution I decided to go for, I didn't make much changes, but most of the designs consisted of his rock splitting apart, and just breaking apart, letting him gain a lot more power. Like that was holding him back. It's how you see. Now, I'm sorry for the resolution of how it looks, but I try my best. Now, there's not much different against this, but it's one of the better ones I could find, or in my personal opinion they are. So let's not delay down too long, and let's move on to the final, number 1, Tyrantrum. I love Tyrantrum. I used him in the Elite Four, straight through in X and Y. He was great. However, his base stat only at 501. I'm not sure how I did. I'm sure a lot of other people did, but I'm surprised I did. His attack and defense are massive, okay? They are blasting through all the other stats massively. Also, I'm honestly not surprised special attack and defense are pretty low, considering he's basically a dinosaur. That's what he is. Even though he's a dragon type, it's the closest thing to a dinosaur. Speed stat, I'm not surprised. His HP, however, is pretty low considering his special defense is quite low, but that's made up for it through giant attack, defense, and attack stats. I feel like those two could skyrocket even more. So, yeah, let's just see what I chose. This one, to me, literally, it just looks like he's put on a giant set of armor. He's grown like twice the size, so I've got a giant set of armor, and that ability Strong Jaw should stay the same, and you'll see why. Boom. I'm speechless. When I saw this, I was speechless about how amazing this looks. I could have never thought of any design like this my whole entire life. It just looks so good. It just looks terrifying. If I saw that, no, I wouldn't even call anyone. Like, even if I was an army person for giant tank, attack helicopter, I'd turn around and run. I'd turn and fly away. Drive away, you know? Why would you face that? It looks armored up. It looks ready to kill you. Well, I mean, it's Pokemon, so let's hope it doesn't. But without further ado, time to end this list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, tell me your top 5 Pokemon that you wish for that could Mega Evolve in Sun and Moon. Also, more importantly, if you have any good editing softwares or ways to improve audio and video quality, that'd be greatly appreciated, because right now I'm kind of just going through different options. But anyway, let's end off the video. High note. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.